Alright, so you're good. You're not gonna fall on me, are you? Okay. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in for another episode. My name's Eric, and I'm going to be talking today about 3 things that I've noticed with almost every career out there. So this is to kind of give you a heads up of what to expect out in the workforce. Number 1, acronyms. Acronyms are huge out in the career workforce. No matter what discipline that you're going to, there are many different ways to simplify a whole bunch of words using acronyms. I know in school counseling we've used IAPs, RTIs, SSTs, CSEs, and that's just in special education. Once you have a day when you're out with one of your friends, for instance, and you start speaking in acronyms, they're not going to understand what you're saying. So you kind of have to learn to explain yourself, and because when they hear these terms, they mean different things to their careers. Acronyms can be helpful, but they can get very tedious. Even in multiple jobs I'm in right now, some of them already do crossover, so definitely a heads up. Number 2, certifications. Almost every career that I know of, in New York State especially, New York State is very big on certifications. That either means you have to take specific classes or take an exam for the career that you're going for. I know for being a school counselor, I am in the middle of that certification process. I have my provisional at the moment, and in the next few years I'll have my permanent certification. Almost every education job has a certification. Police, of course, they have that. I know even when it comes to being a hairdresser, that also requires a certain license. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Whether or not you're going to college or not, even auto mechanics, when you go to a shop, they have the sign out there that specifies their certification. So really something to keep an eye out for, because sometimes it can also involve extra fees and different things you have to kind of more do on your own to get that. And number 3, data. Data is huge, especially nowadays when we have Google search engines where you can just look anything up, someone's entering those in. Almost every job that I've worked has had some sort of tracking process, whether it's just hours when you punch in, punch out, what sort of sales you do. I work at Wegmans on the demo team where I give out samples and they track the food that I am working with that day, and they're able to produce numbers that next day. So someone has to enter in those numbers, check them, and follow through with those. So with school counseling, data is becoming much more important when it comes to providing school improvement, showing administrators how to successfully address situations. Being an RA, that was even just a college job. You had to follow reports if something happened. My brother's a police officer. He's had to do that. So many careers require some sort of report following paperwork trail that you need to complete on a regular basis. So those are just kind of some heads up that I wanted to throw your way. That way you don't feel kind of deterred if your career is kind of facing these things, because pretty much anyone that you go to has those 3 main bases. So don't feel discouraged. You're in the right field. Alright? Have a good one, everyone.